All, welcome back to my channel. This is Rachel's show and welcome. By the way, those who don't know me, I'm a Ugandan and I live in Diani. What shows that I'm in Diani? The palm trees. Anyway, so guys, I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, karibu. Je bale bale kujja bale kunjagala no clicking no watching. Abana Uganda muri mutya je bale subscribing. Thank you so much for loving me. Thank you so much for watching my content and thank you so much for passing by. I really appreciate it. And don't skip the ads, guys. Yes. So today there has been a question that has been asked me all over again in my channel. Like, people come on and they're like, Rachel, are you voting? Rachel, during election period, are you a voter? Are you able to vote? Rachel, are you able to, it was around the voting. So guys, I'm here to clear the air. Guys, if you're not a citizen of Kenya, you cannot vote. You're not eligible to vote if at all you're not a citizen of Kenya. What I mean by citizen, I mean holding the passport. If you're not a passport holder of Kenya, you cannot vote. So if you've been out there and you're asking me whether I can vote, no, I cannot vote because my passport, my IDs are all Uganda. And I believe it's the same thing with Uganda. And I don't know how long it takes for somebody to have a Kenyan passport. And you guys, the Kenyan passport is stronger than a Ugandan passport. If you don't know, yes, it is. It is stronger. There are some countries you can enter without visa if you're a Kenyan passport holder. But if you're a Ugandan passport holder, you cannot enter that country. You have to have a pre-arranged visa. Yet a Kenyan can enter that country. So yeah, I am unable to vote. And if at all you're asking, that's the question. And the elections are still going on. The tension is so high. We don't know who the winner is. We are still waiting for, I think we are in the 6th day or whatever day. But I'm told they have, I don't know how many days for them to declare the candidate who has won. I hope for a peaceful election and I hope everything will be well. And you know what, Ugandans, they fear police because during elections, we fear police. Kenyans, they don't fear anything. You will come head on, they will come head on. So if at all anything happens, I have no idea, but I just pray that nothing happens. But it's been peaceful so far. A few cases here and there, but not that violent. So it's been okay. Nothing has really been blown out of proportion so far. And we are still waiting, but there's a lot of tension because the competition is high and the person they didn't want to win, I think, is up, and then they are trying to see how they can do it in order to come up with who is gonna be the next president. If you're there, who is your president? Ugandans are so involved in these presidential elections of Kenya. One friend of mine told me that, Rachel, you failed to change your own president and you people are busy following up on our elections, that we should concentrate on our own and leave alone the Kenyans. But your sisters, your brothers, your husbands, your wives, your in-laws, your cousins, so we have to care what the outcome is gonna be. But so far so good. We thank the Lord and I believe it's gonna be peaceful and everything is going to be okay. And where I stay, it's not that chaotic, so yeah. I didn't vote. I feel like if at all I was to vote, I'd be for Ruto, man. That guy needs to get into power. And I believe he will really rule well. I don't know, but I have a best feeling for that guy. Like, if at all he gets into power, I believe and I feel like he can do better. Raila has been in the race for so many years. Why hasn't he won for all those years? Ask yourself a question, So I believe like Ruto is gonna win, and I hope there's no gonna be chaos, because every other time there is chaos. And last year I'm told there was not that much chaos because they gave there was a handshake. If you're a Kenyan and you know a handshake, please comment down below what you mean by a handshake. must know what you mean by a handshake. But back in Uganda, a handshake means like you've failed to accept defeat and you're causing commotion, or they want to silence you. So a handshake means they give you a certain position, or they give you some amount of money for you to be silent. That's what a handshake is. What does a handshake mean in Kenya? Comment down below what a handshake means. Yeah, so that is it about the election period. And that's my take on why I cannot vote, if at all you are asking. And yeah, if you're not subscribed at this point, consider subscribing. Keep tuned in for more content after content. Soon I will start traveling, and I hope for very good content. I cannot wait, guys. I cannot wait. County to county. I will start small, but I will grow big. You know. And somebody might ask that you said that if at all you're a Ugandan and you're in Kenya, you need to be a citizen to be voting. If at all, maybe I didn't talk about it, maybe I've forgotten. If I didn't talk about it, let me highlight it again. If I talked about it before in the few minutes back, I feel like I haven't said it. If at all you think that if at all somebody is married to a Kenyan, they're entitled to vote, it's a no. You need to be a citizen of this country holding a Kenyan passport for you to vote. Marriage certificate does not guarantee you to vote. Okay, so if at all you're there thinking like if at all somebody is married in Kenya, they can easily vote. No, it's not like that, because marriage does not guarantee citizenship in Kenya. Yes, it's a process that you have to go through. Maybe it's a step ahead, maybe it might make it easier, but it does not guarantee you a right to vote. Citizenship allows you to vote. There was a story of a Ugandan lady who has, like, for all her life, she has known Kenya. She has studied in Kenya. She has lived in Kenya for almost 30-something years. So when she tried to renew her alien ID, there was a lot of problem until she was on Lynn Ngugi's show. I don't know what challenges she faced, but it was very, very difficult for her. But I think she was sabotaged by somebody, so she couldn't renew her ID. Yeah, and you can actually work when you get an alien ID. It allows you to look for a job and be able to work. It's like a permit. There's an alien ID and then a work permit. So once you get an alien ID, you can get a work permit and then you can work in Kenya. So everything is a process. It doesn't mean that there's somewhere where I read that I know I'm rambling, I'm going on and on and on. There's somewhere where I read about that if you're a Kenyan, if you're an East African, you can move into another East African country and start working. It doesn't work like that. You need papers. Even back in Uganda, you need papers for you to work. So in each and every country, you need papers. But of course, this is Uganda. So this is Kenya. So it's easier for us to do all that we are doing rather than if you're in a foreign country. It's easier. I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's easier than when you're out there in a foreign country. Try to, like, people who go to Dubai and they start trekking. It's easy, but it's not easy out there abroad, but it's easier here because at least you're not in that much of a foreign country. It's a process, yes, but it's much more easier. So guys, if at all you're still with me, thank you so much for letting me ramble for you. I'll continue bringing you more content. The weather is good. I would have gone out there to create content, but still they've not announced, and you never know what can happen. So I decided not to roam around because you never know if they announce what can happen. Kenyans do not play. They will beat you. If at all chaos turns out to be, if it turns out to be chaotic, it's better I'm home. It's better I'm in a house. It's better I'm somewhere safe. It's better out of the road. It's better outside, away from chaos. So guys, yeah, let's keep praying, and I believe by tomorrow or by mid this week, today is a Monday, I believe by mid this week everything is gonna be fine. So if you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell, continue liking, sharing, and join my membership. Click that join button and be my woo. So until next time guys, bye.